What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Rating My Subscribers Snowmobiles. Now, I know it's been like an extremely long time since the last time we did an episode of Rating My Subscribers Snowmobiles, but just this morning, I put on my Instagram story asking you guys to submit sleds, and within like 12 hours, we have over 25 submissions for this episode of Rating My Subscribers Snowmobiles. Now, are we going to get through all 25 in this video? Probably not. We'll probably get through about half that in this video, half that in the next. So if your sled does not make it in today's video, do not worry. It will be in the next episode of Rating My Subscribers Snowmobiles. If you guys want your sled rated in an episode, all you gotta do is head over to my Instagram. I'm gonna throw it on the screen. It's also down in the bio. Send me a picture of your sled, what's done in the sled, and we will get it in a future episode. Now, to go over Rating My Subscribers Snowmobiles again, how we kind of do this is you guys send me a picture of your sled with what's done to it, and I put the picture on the screen, read what you sent me about your sled, and then I give it a rating 1 through 10. And this is not to hurt anyone's feelings. This is not to bash anyone's sled, because I don't care what you ride as long as you ride. Like, it doesn't matter to me. It's more of a fun thing to do to get you guys more involved with the channel. Now, before we get into today's episode, I do want to bring up the fact that I know I've talked about this before, and I'm going to keep saying it until it happens. I will be at Heydays 2022. I'm bringing merch shirts, and I'm thinking about hosting a meet and greet or a meetup somewhere in the venue. If you guys are interested in doing a meetup, let me know in the comments below, because I kind of got to get that figured out ASAP. If you guys are going to be at Heydays, do not be a stranger. Do not be afraid to come up to me and say what's up. I'm super excited to meet you guys, and that is by far my favorite thing about Heydays every single year, is getting to meet the people that have made the channel what it is today and supported me throughout this entire journey. Comments below. Let me know if you're going to be at Heydays, and let me know if you guys want to do a little meetup. And if we do end up doing a meetup, I am going to be posting that on my Instagram. So head over to my Instagram. I'm going to put it up on the screen, or it's going to be in the bio. Make sure you guys are following me, because the best way to figure out where I'm at Heydays is going to be Instagram, because I'll update my Instagram story throughout the day. Other than that, I don't really know a better way to do it besides Instagram. So if you guys want to meet up at Heydays, make sure to be following my Instagram. With all that being said, let's get into our first submission of the day. And that would be Mr. Logan. Logan here has for us an 09 800 IQ with 4,000 miles on it. He said they won $1,500 and they talked him down to $750. And he got it, took it home, and it started right up. Dude, pick it up a sled like this with 4,000 miles for $750. I don't care that it's the 800 motor that's kind of sketchy. You got a absolute steal on this sled, and I've always wanted one of these. I love the IQ chassis. I actually remember when these first came out. I told my dad I wanted one. Obviously, never ended up getting it. But super clean sled, dude. Hell of a deal. I'm going to have to give this one an 8. Next up, we got Mr. Alex with a 2019 Arctic Cat 8000 153 with a 3-inch track. He's got a Bikeman can, Fox floats, and Arctic FX wrap. And he also has a 2017 Freeride 800 154 with the 2.5. JT Performance can, quick adjustment, limiter strap. Nothing special, but it's cool and have pretty 2 new sleds. Dude, you are beyond fortunate to have such a beautiful lineup. You have 2 gorgeous sleds there. First of all, let's take a look at the Alpha. Dude, wrap is so cool. I love the color scheme, turquoise and purple. I wish Polaris did something like this for the Chaos, because I don't know. Those 2 colors together are beautiful. And then the Freeride in back, I see the lime and the blue. Looks very similar to my dad's SKS. Also a pretty awesome sled. I'm going to rate them both as a together lineup, and I'm going to give you a 9 for both these sleds combined, because you got a pretty sweet setup. Next up, we got Ryan. Ryan here has for us a 2018 Arctic Cat M8000 Mountain Cat 153 with the 3-inch track. Man, it seems like a lot of these cats got a 3-inch track. When I'm looking at like Polaris sleds, a lot of them have like a 275 or a 25. Seems like the 3-inch is the way to go on the cats. He has CFR bars and an MBRP trail can. Now, right off the bat, I could tell you debadged it, took all the logos off, and I'm not a cat guy. We all know this. Big Polaris guy, kind of like Skidoo. Cat, I'm kind of on the border there. Not the craziest, but this is clean. It looks extremely clean. You got the nice matching green bars on there. It looks, honestly, really good without the decals on it. I wouldn't even wrap it. It looks like sinister and like just stealth the way it is. Clean sled. I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8. Next up, we got Cooper, and he submitted a sled last season, and we had it on the channel at some point last season, and he just sent me an updated picture today of it and said she's evolved. It's his GSX 6000. So first picture you're seeing is going to be his sled before he did some transformation to it, and now look at it. He's got a wrap on there, and also really hard to tell what's new here, but it looks like he got a wrap on there. And the wrap looks super sick, dude. I'm glad to see the sled builds coming together, and I hope that you are ready for the season, because I know I am. Clean sled, bro. I'm going to give this one an 8. Next up, we got Mr. Evan. Evan sent in a 2014 Ski-Doo Backcountry 800 with a Ski-Doo handguards, Line Q gas caddy with a 137 by 2 inch track. So we'll start here, man. Looks like a clean sled, just a little stock for me. I like the handguards though. The handguards are a nice touch, and those gas cans. My buddy's got the bag, the tunnel bag, not the gas can, but the tunnel bag. That system is phenomenal. It trumps over anything that players can do or has done with their storage rack system thus far. So I'm going to give you guys a 7 on this one just because it's a little stock. And then we're going to come over here with the 2016 Arctic Cat XF High Country 8000, 141 with a 2 inch track. Orange and white, clean color combo there. I see you got some possibly aftermarket handguards, but not a whole lot going on here with the aftermarket custom scheme, but still nonetheless a super clean sled. I'm going to go ahead and give this one an 8. Next up, we got Joe. Joe has for us a 2021 Summit 850 146 MBRP race can, and sled as the head racing clutch kit. First of all, dude, for being a stock color, it looks phenomenal. I love the orange and black, or is that red? It looks orange in this picture. I'm pretty sure it's red. But either way, it looks phenomenal. And this sled looks like it absolutely freaking rips. I bet you this sled is a absolute wheelie machine. Being an 850 146 Ski-Doo. Like, that combo right there screams wheelies. And from the video you sent me, it looks like it could pick up front end up. Absolutely no problem. Knowing what I know from Brandon's 850 Freeride 146, I can only imagine what this is like. Super clean sled. I don't even know if I'd wrap it, to be honest. The more I look at it, the more I'd say I would just leave it the way it is, because I really like it the way it is. Clean sled, I'm going to give this one an 8.5. Next up, we got Mr. Keaton here. He has no description on the sled, but that's okay. We're going to go off the picture and see what we can find. Looks like it's an early 2000s Arctic Cat F7 EFI. Looks to be just a normal 121. But it's in great shape, dude. Phenomenal shape. I mean, you don't really see older sleds like this body style chassis, whatever you want to call it, in as good a shape as this is. I see a yellow snow flap. I think that might be aftermarket. And it looks like we got mismatched ski loops there. And Power Mad handguards. That's a classic on these sleds. Everyone runs those. Dude, super clean sled. I love it. I'm going to go and give this one a 7.5. Next up, we got Owen. Owen has for us a 2021 XCR 600 Iron Dog sled. New motor, wrap, and a bunch of little things done to it. Now, this being an Iron Dog, so that's pretty awesome. And yeah, the wrap is pretty sweet, dude. You got all these sponsors on here. Now, do you race the Iron Dog, or did you buy this off someone that races the Iron Dog? I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. Overall, man, clean sled. I like the wrap. I was going to comment on the high windshield because I'm not a high windshield guy, but if this is an Iron Dog sled, I could see why you need the high windshield, so I'm not even going to say anything. And it looks like that seat is aftermarket. If you're watching this, let me know. Is that seat aftermarket? Because it doesn't look like a factory Polaris seat. Nonetheless, man, clean sled's got a cool story behind it. I'm going to give this one an 8.5. So we got Zachary. My actually full name is Zachary, but I go by Zach. So what's up, dude? Sweet name. Sends us 2 sleds. One looks like a snow check sled. One looks like a Crossfire. So we're going to start with the Crossfire. No context, but that's okay. I see CNA skis. It looks to be a 600 141, I believe. Those are 141. Overall, besides the skis, looking pretty stock. And I possibly see like maybe there's a riser there too. Decent looking sled, man. I'm going to go give it a 7. And now let's go scroll over to this other thing you sent me. So I see looks to be a Summit, a brand new Summit 146 or a Freeride 146. One of the two, brand new Ski-Doo. Now, if you snow check this, dude, it's going to be clean, man. I can't wait to see this in person because in picture, like, everything looks different in person versus in picture. Like, in picture, I can't tell if I like this, but there's also times where I'm like, that's sick. So it'll be really exciting to see this in person at Heydays. And also, if you get this sled, you got to send me a picture of it in person because that is a sweet sled. So first one, I think we're rocking a 7. Second one, if you get that sled, I'm going to give you a 10. Next up, we got Luke here. Luke is giving us a 2017 Arctic Cat M8000 Limited. It has CFR bars, grips, and a riser, Jaws trail can, reinforced rails, and an Arctic FX wrap. Now, this sled looks like a blast, dude. It looks like an absolute riot. I really do love orange and white. I think it's such a sick color combo. So right off the bat, you're getting brownie points for the wrap. Those shocks, I love Fox shocks on a sled, even though I've never had them. I just think they look cool. The bars complement the entire sled nicely. I see you got a cut tunnel or at least a missing snow flap. So obviously you ride this thing in deep snow. And it looks like an absolute blast to ride, dude, and it's a gorgeous looking sled. I'm going to go ahead and give you a 9. Next up, we got Owen. Owen, for us, has a Polaris IQR, dude. Every time I see one of these come across an episode of Rating My Subscribers Snowmobiles, it makes me want one more and more. And I want to buy one of Heyday's, honestly. I really, really want one. And yours is nothing less than perfect. I mean, it just looks like oh my god, like it looks like a race sled. It looks fun. Like, I couldn't imagine like how fun this would be ditch banging. Dude, gorgeous, gorgeous sled. I have a soft spot for IQRs. This is getting a 10. We got time for one more, and that will be it for today's episode. So the last lucky pick of the day is going to be Mr. Owen. Owen here has a 2019 SKS 850 with the GGB mountain kit on it, only 1,500 miles, but it's on its second motor already, and that sled looks exactly like my 19 did when I ordered it, except for I had a lime tunnel. Gorgeous sled. I'm giving this one a 9, have a soft spot for those. He also has for us a 2019 Backcountry 850 with 2,500 miles on it, stock except for the whites and black skis. Backcountries are a sweet sled. Neighbor Phil has one, absolutely rips. And I think it's a great looking sled, even in all black. Even though I'm not a fan of all black, it looks good on this. It fits the sled. This one's getting a 9 as well. And yeah, gorgeous sleds, dude. Unfortunately, guys, that is all we're going to have time for in today's episode of Rating My Subscribers Snowmobiles. Now, don't worry, if your sled did not make it in today's video, it will be in the next episode. And if you guys want to get your sled in an episode and you have not already submitted it, head over to my Instagram and send me a picture of your sled and what's done to it, or even a video, and we will get you guys in the next episode. With all that being said, if you guys liked today's video, smash a huge thumbs up on today's video. In the comments section below, let me know what your favorite sled of the day was. And like I always say, if you guys are new here or you've been watching for a while and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Hold it down for sure. Ain't a level fucking 9, 9.